Are you looking for the best laptop? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best laptop on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Apple MacBook Pro 14, M3. 2023. The best laptop we've tested is the Apple MacBook Pro 14, M3. 2023. This premium mobile workstation has a sturdy build, a compact design, and an incredible battery life. It provides an excellent user experience with its sharp 120Hz mini-LED display, spacious keyboard, and gigantic, easy-to-use touchpad. Equipped with Apple's new M3 Pro Max SoC S, it can handle even the most demanding workloads. The new chips bring better performance compared to the M2, as well as ray tracing and increased memory support up to 128 GB. The display is suitable for color-critical work like photo and video editing, as it has a wide color gamut and superb factory calibration. The Apple MacBook Pro 16, M3, 2023. is also a good choice if you need more screen space and don't mind paying more. It's the same device but with better sounding speakers. Number 2, Apple MacBook Air 13, 2024. If you only need a laptop for light productivity and media consumption, get the Apple MacBook Air 13, 2024. This 13.6-inch model is thin and lightweight, making it easy to carry around, and like the Apple MacBook Pro 14, M3, 2024, above, it feels incredibly well built. Sporting a full aluminum chassis. Working on this laptop feels amazing. It has a sharp, bright display, a spacious keyboard, and a gigantic haptic touchpad. Apple's M3 SoC can easily handle light productivity tasks and even some light video editing and 3D graphics. Plus, it's remarkably power efficient, resulting in 11 to 12 hours of battery life. Port selection is its biggest weakness, as it only has 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 3 ports, and while it can output to 2 external displays, it can only do so with the lid closed. The 15-inch MacBook Air is also a good choice if you want a bigger screen. It has better sounding speakers but costs more. We'll have a full review of the 15-inch model soon. Number 3, Acer Swift 314, 2020. The best budget laptop we've tested is the Acer Swift 314, 2020. Acer's Swift models aren't exactly considered budget and are usually more expensive. However, this is an older model from 2020, so the price has decreased considerably, making it a great value. You can get it with an Intel 11th Gen Core i5 or i7 CPU and up to 16 GB of memory and 512 GB of storage. The Intel 11th Gen CPUs are a few years old but fast enough for general productivity tasks. The battery also lasts over 13 hours on a full charge. It has a nice FHD IPS display, a decent keyboard, and a wide port selection, including 2 USBs, 1 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4, a full-size HDMI, and a headphone jack. The webcam is our only major complaint. Its exposure is too low, and the microphone sounds staticky. Number 4, Microsoft Surface Pro 8, 2021. The best 2-inch-1 tablet we've tested is the Microsoft Surface Pro 8, 2021. This versatile tablet form factor makes the Surface Pro one of the best laptops for home use. You can detach the keyboard to make it easier to hold or save space, like on a kitchen counter, and pop it back on when you need to type something out. Its 3:2 display looks sharp, gets bright enough to combat glare, and has a 120Hz refresh rate to make pen input feel more responsive. Above the display sits an excellent 1080p webcam and a Windows Hello ear camera for quick logins. The keyboard feels good to type on, although you need to buy it separately, and the same goes for the stylus. The battery lasts only around 7 hours of light use, but luckily, the power adapter is fairly compact, And you can also charge via its USB-C/Thunderbolt 4 ports. As this is a model from 2021, there's already a newer version, the Surface Pro 9. It's essentially the same device but with faster Intel 12th Gen processors. The Surface Pro 9 is easy to find, but if you don't need the performance increase, you can save a good chunk of cash with the Surface Pro 8 since it's an older device and often on sale. See the Surface Pro 9 on Amazon here. Number 5. Asus TUF Gaming A16 Advantage Edition, 2023. Gaming laptops are usually expensive, with top-end models costing over $2, $3, or even $4,000. You can sometimes find great models at a more budget-friendly price, like the Asus TUF Gaming A16 Advantage Edition, 2023. This all-AMD model delivers a smooth gaming experience at 1080p or 1440p in demanding AAA games. For around $1,000, you can get a Ryzen 7 7735HS configuration with an AMD Radeon RX 7600S GPU, a 165Hz FHD display, 16GB of RAM, and 512GB of storage. The IPS panel has a fast response time, resulting in a clear image with minimal ghosting in fast-moving scenes, and it supports variable refresh rate to reduce screen tearing. It doesn't get very bright, so it's best suited for a dark to moderately lit room. The A16 feels very sturdy build-wise. It has a spacious, albeit slightly mushy, keyboard, Wi-Fi 6 wireless connectivity, and a wide port selection, including a true HDMI 2.1 and an Ethernet port. The SSD is fast, which helps shorten game loading times. However, 512GB isn't very much considering the size of modern games. Thankfully, it's user replaceable, and there's even a second M.2 slot to add an additional drive. The memory is upgradable, too. Thermal throttling isn't a problem, but the laptop gets hot and loud.